Hey folks, Monster Matt here, and welcome back to Dungeon of the Endless. So, last time you guys saw the Tunnel of Love, and you saw that I was doing pretty well on that run. Well, it turns out I actually managed to beat it. I beat the game on easy one time after how many? Actually, let's check. How many? Nope, wrong thing. That's the album. We want the journal. After one win after 96 attempts. Killing lots and lots of people, many doors opened, heroes hired 60, and I've killed 170 of these poor schmucks. The one single crowning winning run. And had I been thinking about it, had I been, you know, using my noodle, I would have said to myself, Matt, you should record this because, you know, the people would want to see how the game ends and how all that turns out. You know, run did good. Run good, yes. And that would have been good. I was too busy crapping my pants. I was basically just too busy freaking out, trying to scrape out the win, and trying to, you know, find some way to secure that final victory. And I did, and like a dumbass, I forgot to record it. So we're going to try it from scratch. As you can see, our roster has expanded quite a bit. I'm only missing 2 people at this point, and I've seen both of them. One of them is Mitzi, I'm not quite sure. Curtiz, I don't actually like her that much. She's strong-ish, but she functions best alone, to the point that she makes other people near her worse, which I just really don't like. I mean, there have been situations where she's been a big help. Like, I've actually recruited her once or twice before and then just failed to finish out. But I was once in a situation where I had only her left, and she held me through for 2 floors before finally giving out, like, right before I managed to actually unlock her. And this guy is Scroig. Scroig is probably my favorite character, and if we ever bump into him, I will be glad to explain why. But for now, I'm going to start with a fairly safe start, I'm thinking. A favorite of mine is going Max and Hikensha, because with some upgrading, they can both operate, and they can both, and they both have an ability that contributes science to your resources just by being there, which is humongous. Like, that's amazing. Heroes that generate 2 science each, fantastic. But that said, Opbot is also a really good choice because he produces the ability to generate, I think, resources. Yeah, he has, it has recycling, which lets you generate industry from killed monsters, which is also pretty huge. So I'm going to basically be going for the same basic strategy of go heavy science early, research everything, and just try to get my stuff as high as I can as quickly as possible so I can focus on food and industry and get, like, levels and guns later on. So, Hikensha's a really good choice because she's quite tanky. Opbot's a good choice because of the industry thing, and he's also and he's got a really high wit as well. So let's go Hikensha Opbot. Why not? Good choice. Also, I apologize if you hear me crunching at any point during this recording. I may not. I just have, like, a really bad stomachache right now, so I have a little packet of saltine crackers here just in case, because it's just really not fun. Alright, so it's been a couple of days, actually a couple of weeks, before, since I've actually played the game, so please forgive me if I'm a little bit crap initially. Hopefully I can at least make this run last. I'm hoping to do this, like this particular batch of episodes, you know, like a floor or 2 per go. So we're gonna start off with get 5 industry per room, 2 of everything else. Sorry, no, 2 science and 4 food. So in 4 rooms we'll have enough. Sorry, 5 rooms we'll have enough to put down another doohickey. But if we put down industry right now, then that speeds up considerably, but we have no idea what state our dust is going to be in. We only have 3 guaranteed rooms for that. So the first floor is usually 11 doors. Not always. Sometimes there's more. So I could put down an industry later and put science in now to go for that early lead in science, and I may do that. But I also want food so I can get Opbot to the point where he can operate, because that's humongous. So I'm actually going to put in food to start with. A little bit risky, but we'll see how it pans out. You have your ability to start with? No, you don't. Alright, in we go. Get a huge dust deposit in this room, so we're good. Hikensha uses a sword, and Opbot uses a spear? Yes, a spear. So they don't, not even competing for gear, which is pretty good. Alright. Let that food build up, and we'll get Opbot leveled up as soon as possible. starting right now. First ability is the Surgical Strike. Surgical Striker. Attack power plus 10 and attack cooldown minus 0.3. So he attacks significantly faster and hits significantly harder for 6 seconds, and has a 3-room cooldown. Because you never start a knife fight with a surgeon. It's actually pretty good. So this makes Opbot one of the better hangback characters, because he's really good at working in a room where he can just sort of sit there and defend it, because you put in turrets with him, he operates the module, and you can just kick that in to do a buttload of extra damage whenever you actually want to. Did I just say buttload? Yeah, whatever. An ass load. Alright. Hostile creatures found, no surprises there. Alright, still doing fine on the dust front, but we're now running out of dust, so we're basically trusting the dungeon to give us either pre-powered rooms or more dust, because otherwise we have a problem. Still not enough to put in another module, one more door should do it, and there's that dust we were hoping for, and a science thing. So we have the food machine 2, or food replicator 2, auto dock shards, smoking gun 1, and tear gas. Tear gas is pretty good, but I'm gonna definitely prioritize getting the better food module. So next door. So we have guaranteed 3 more doors that I'm aware of. So one there, one there, one there. Not enough power to power this room. Can't level up Opbot either, but that's fine. Going to gonna slap down a science one. So we want to get that better food there. I know that puts us in a bit of a hairy spot for industry, but with at least 3 doors left, we'll have 18 industry at a minimum. Probably going to fund a 4th door. I'm not that concerned about it yet because we've only opened 6 doors. With 3 left, that's still 9. There should be another door or 2 after that, so we will definitely have enough industry to start off the next floor with a module, and that's really all I care about. So that's a dead end, not helping my hypothesis, but it is self-powered, which is good. I'll take it. Here we go. No, another dead end. Okay, so this is definitely challenging my strategy. That's the end, at least. So we know where the end is. I'm going to park... Actually, Opbot is ready to level up again. And he can already operate. Alright, so now we're cooking with gas. Opbot's going to go hang out by the science machine then and get that rolling as fast as possible. We're going to check on this actually on his way by. How much science do we need for this? 46. So we're not going to be there anytime soon as it is. It would take us another 3 doors. But with Opbot, once it... are you a he or an it or what? It is an it. Okay. It's fluff text says it, so I'm gonna go with it. Because it takes a turn for Opbot to actually begin operating it, it still looks like we're only getting 5 per door, but once I open one more door, it'll kick in proper, and then you'll see what it can really do. Please be more doors. Please don't utterly screw me. Okay, well, one more door. It's keeping us in suspense. I'm not a big fan of that. As a hunter, I don't like those guys either. Power that for later. Let these 2 team up against the hunter. Because hunters do, as you can see, quite a bit more damage. Use Opbot's ability to kick some butt. These guys are a bit of a problem too, actually. Put in a turret just in case. Because Hikensha's gonna get mighty banged up if that keeps up. There we go. Alright. Best to play it a little bit safe. Now, I did spend some more, but with one more door, we will still have enough for that module, the first module next floor, so we're alright. And with Opbot operating, you can see we now have 10 resources in per door instead of only 5, because it is half of their wit stat, and his wit is 10, which is really good, actually. There's a few characters that are particularly good at operating, and while Hikensha can, her wit is only a 5, so she's not nearly as good at it. Alright, more baddies. I want to team up. Well, yeah. Now, I don't need to keep dumping all of the points into Opbot now that he can... sorry, I keep doing that. Now that it can operate. So, I'm going to probably start favoring Hikensha, because she needs levels as well. Because she's going to be pretty tanky in her own right as we go along. So, we're going to want her to be as strong as possible. Her abilities get stronger when she's in unpowered rooms, which is kind of good. She moves faster in unpowered rooms as well. I think she increases, and she increases the chances of us getting dust from killing monsters too, which is pretty great. She's a good forward scout for that reason, but unlike Mitzi, she doesn't like actively depower other people near her. So while she is a little bit stronger on her own, she can still work with others, which is perfectly fine with me. helps making her a good forward unit. Yeah, see, this is on the door. So we're up to our 11th room, but we now have a bunch of rooms in a row that have no power, and that's risky at best. You don't like that. I don't like that. Nobody likes that. It's a bad thing. No, it shouldn't have any problems just yet. I don't. I hope. I hope. I have to heal. I did. Come on, guys. Take him down. Alright. So, as you can see, like, even that, having multiple rooms unpowered in a row is dangerous at best. Because, like, the wave can bunch up on you. And it's just that combined damage all at once that really, really screws you over. So, oh, I almost forgot to go check on the science. Oh, I'm a fool. What am I doing? We finally have enough to make the sweet awesomeness that is Food Replicator 2, and I totally forgot about it. Alright. So, that'll take 3 rooms to finish, but if you complete the level, it'll just immediately finish for you, which I think is a great feature. You don't have to worry about it too much. I'm kind of tempted to just take the crystal and leave at this point. We have what we wanted. We have enough to start up on the next level. We don't have a lot of food, but that's kind of okay. Like what we're researching right now will help that a lot. So I'm kind of tempted to just take it and run, because opening another door just makes us fight another wave. And as it is, I can park Akenshi here, so it's only 2 rooms. That'll be a problem as Opbot hurries past. So I think I'm gonna do that. It loses us out on 10 science, but it's nothing we can't make back next floor because we do have Opbot ready to go with operating. So I'm not overly concerned about that. So yeah, let's risk it. Because basically, in order to safely remain here, I would have to start putting in more turrets, which is going to cost us resources anyway. So it's kind of a case of, you know, do you want to have more of this or more of that? Now, because of all the enemies that are coming through here, I mean, Kenshi's good, but she's not invincible. I'm going to start doing this thing that I learned how to do. I more or less just worked it out myself, because I realized when a hero goes through a door, the monsters stop attacking and try to follow her, or him. And, probably unintentionally, this means you can just have them go back and forth between rooms, and as long as you time it right, the monsters will be stuck following you back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, accomplishing basically nothing. There are some circumstances where this will not help, because, like, I mean, the problem with it is the waves continuously build up on you, so, you know, there's going to be more and more monsters, so if you ever do actually have to run, you know, there are many situations where you'll just be instantly zotted and you'll be gone. Not good. But for stalling, or for letting turrets in a room whittle things down, surprisingly handy. Yes, it is cheatsy, yes, it is probably unfair, but you know what? The dungeon doesn't play fair, and I'm okay with, you know, taking a little bit back. A little bit of my own back out of it. So, floor 2, let's roll. Alright, no dust of any kind, and there's 2 doors. Not the best first room. It could be worse. We're gonna put down... industry. Because I want to be... Because this room has 6 points that I can put turrets on, and it'll make a really good holdout room, so I want to be able to make full use of that until I find something better to put Opbot onto. Yeah, like, already. Look at that. Kenshi's good. She might be able to hold that off by herself, but she could probably use a hand. But, no, she's doing okay for herself, actually. Power up this room, then. Yeah, okay, so this is going to swing upwards, which... Given how the level is structured, I don't think this is going to connect to that over there, but it's definitely happened in the past. Oh, rapier. Faster attack, more damage, and move faster. That's pretty damn good. So that's a pretty strong upgrade for Akenshi. That's actually really, really good. I'm happy about that. Don't have enough to put in another module yet, so keep rolling. Don't have enough to power this room either, and I don't like that either. So let's go this way. Again, you don't want too many unpowered rooms all lined up. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, we've got the science room here. Land module 1, Autodoc Shard 1, the Sublaster 1, and the Violent... I don't really personally like any of these. The land is useful later on, but the rest of these I don't really care about. So, I'm gonna start stockpiling science. I might reset, but I might just get the land for later. It's my personal preference, of course. Some people may vehemently disagree with me, but that's fine. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna put in... We have industry taken care of. I'm gonna put in science. I do want to make use of our new food, though, as well. Ah, shit. Shoot. Yeah, food. You know what? We need some more levels for Hikensha, because the more self-sufficient she is, the better. I'm going to open up this way, because this is lit and nothing will come from this way, so that is safe. So we're going to come out this way. Oh, I didn't expect that to be there. Okay, cool. Anything? Anything? No? No? Good. Alright. Can I put another module? Not yet. Alright. So, food is building enough to make, to level up Hikensha once more. Not that big of a bonus, but it gets her more health and a little bit more damage, a little bit more defense. I'll take it. Next level, she gets a new ability, which I don't think is her science thing. I don't think she gets that to level 6. But if I'm remembering correctly. So, nothing, and things are spawning in. Alright, retreat to the room with the guns. I mean, why'd you do anything else, really? Yeah, much smoother when you have things that help you murder. Alright, so... Still don't really want to open that door, because I like things coming through this way. It is 3 in a row, but it has a nice little catch point here. I definitely can't go this way until I'm ready, though, because, I have nothing to power it, so that's not good either. Okay, what to do. I guess you gotta live a little. You gotta risk a little. Oh, good. The worst possible room. Oh, has Nanor in it, though. He's a chef. He has some power abilities. Has one really cool ability that lets him apply a damage over time effect to the entire floor of monsters, which is really cool. But it has a long cooldown, and his other abilities really aren't that good, and he isn't really that good of a fighter either, so I'm not a huge fan of him, so maybe hold off on him. He'll hold that room at least for us a little bit. He'll help with that a little bit. Resources are building, that's good, but we're not safe by any stretch. I'm gonna hit the reset button on the science and see what it gives us. Hopefully it'll be something better. So I just don't want to spend 48 science, something that I'm not gonna need for at least a little while. Emergency generator, suppressive firebot, prisoner prod 2, pepper spray. No, that wasn't worth it. Prisoner prod 2 is what I'll take, but only because spending 13 for nothing is not as good as spending 17 for something that is at least moderately useful for now. But I still don't like it. That was a bad trade. Shoot. I'm gonna get myself killed. This floor is not looking good. Well, that dust is certainly helping. Alright, so we can start powering stuff, which is good. Now we're gonna fight some stuff over there. These guys aren't too interested in actually coming to get us, although whoever's fighting him is. Gotta kill this guy, though, because he'll just basically ignore us and walk straight for the crystal, which is, you know, not good, as you might expect. I have more juice to power things up now, so since this is not giving me anything too spectacular... Oh, I have 17, don't I? Never mind. I was gonna say I might consider destroying it and putting down a module, but we have enough for the Prisoner Prod too, so we'll take that for now. Kind of want to see what's over here. I have enough to power it. It shouldn't be that bad. Aha! Okay, so that was definitely worth it, and it gives us a perfectly safe place to plunk down a module because there's nothing coming over this way. So that's good too. We have lots and lots of industry right now, so I'm gonna probably move Otbot onto the food, or maybe put down a science and move him onto that. We'll put him onto the food for now, I think. Tons of industry, so we're fine there. I'm gonna plunk down a science over here because we need to keep our production of that going. Though I don't want to leave Otbot undefended either, and this room needs somebody to keep an eye on it, so I'm not gonna... Actually, that kind of presents a problem. Normally, I would put down a Neurostun module, but we don't have those yet. As it stands, I'll put in 2 more guns and hope that helps. Kind of want to put a gun in there with him too, but we'll see how it goes. Let's split things up a little bit then. This may be a fantastically stupid idea, but we'll see. Nobody coming? Nobody? Oh, okay. Got enough to level Hikensha again. Yeah. Okay, so now that's right. She can operate as well, but it doesn't really do us any favors until we have somebody to actually go out and open doors while she and Otbot hold down the fort. So let's power. Let's leave Nano in the dark for now and power this. That way, this is only 2. It shouldn't bottle. It shouldn't group up so much. And I'm hoping that like this room will go this way and this room will go that way. Hopefully, but we'll see. Whoops. Let's go this way. Tiny dead end room. Suck. Full of suck. Also the exit. Not much better. Light Nano is rolled up a little bit. Do you want to put down another module? We know there's at least 2 doors. That doesn't exactly fill me with confidence, but I mean this area hasn't been explored at all, but that's sometimes a trick. Like, there have definitely been times where I have thought that I was in the clear, and just go ahead and put in a module and spend the money and then explore, and then like, and then it was only like 1 or 2 more doors, and it just did not really pan out. So what do we got? Tactical HUD, rest of Firebot, Subblaster, Violent. I mean, you guys are back again. The tactical HUD is even less useful than the land module, so I'm not happy about that at all. Not good. Don't like. I'll leave it alone for now. I might take a risk and put down another science, though, or maybe another food. Yeah, you know what? I'm not using you. I'm not using this thing, so we can go. I'm going to plunk down another science. Then I'm going to depower this. And that, and power both of those. So it is safe. And then I'm going to put down 2 guns in there. Please don't utterly screw me. Oh, I'm spending too much. Ah. Okay. And it's a dead end immediately. Yep, that's bad. That's bad. Shop and dust, less bad. Less bad, but still not great. What do you deal in, buddy? You deal in industry. And buy a heavy gun that nobody currently uses. Kitchen gloves for attack power, or flimsy prison uniform. Yeah. Your wares kind of suck, buddy. Sorry. So that's not great. This is reasonably well defended. I'm not too worried about that. I'm hoping there is more than 1 door over here, or we're in real trouble. Well, not real trouble, but like it wouldn't be as good as I was otherwise hoping. Whole bunch of dust. That's nice, actually. All right, you yahoos are coming, so I'm gonna kick in Opbot's surgical thing. Help take down those guys. Nano is fighting off a bunch of bugs. Doing okay for ourselves so far, actually. Nano might actually take those guys. Nice. Now, do I upgrade you? I am kind of neglecting you a little bit. It does up your wit by 1, which doesn't actually help us right away. But once it gets to 12, it will up you to 6 instead of 5. Or I can get you something. Let's get Takensha to 5. There we go. That's the one. Endless Expert, +2 science per door. That's gonna be a big help to us overall. So that was worth it, I think. Still feeling a little bit dicey about continuing along this way, though, especially with the lack of dust. Although there's a dust particle there I can go grab. Let's see what we got. 2 more doors. Well, I did ask the floor not to have only 1 more door, and it's obliging me, but I'm wondering if I should take it and run. Here come little hunter dudes. No, I'm sorry. I call those like running guys hunters. I don't know, little bug dudes anyway. And then the flying bug. So Nanor is dead. Very dead. Opbot's gonna die. That keeps up. Please don't kill Opbot. Thank you. Grab that dust particle. Not that helpful though. Yeah, my urge to flee is rising. We're getting a decent amount of science in, which is definitely helping. I've got lots of food, which is also pretty good. But with 2 more doors, I don't know. I don't know. I don't like it. Don't like it. I don't like it. Depower these and power straight to here. Gives us a pretty good run for the exit. I don't like it too much though. But maybe we'll try and see what that looks like. Because I mean, Hikensha can run back to defend here if necessary. What will probably end up happening if I keep pushing this, because I'm definitely taking risks, is I'll probably end up having to just like open doors, barrel back, grab this, and hoof it for the exit, because that's what this is looking like is going to happen. Long-ass hallways, hate those. Loot like that. Loot's good. That's nice. Now, get the hell back there really, really fast. Oh, that's bad. Oh, this is very bad. I have made poor decisions, and they are biting me in the ass now. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Come on, Ikensha, you got this. Okay. We've scraped through, no thanks to my greed, and we are definitely in bad places now. Yeah, we're leaving. There is literally no choice in the matter. Ikensha's gonna go stand there because you're... Wait, are you faster or are you faster? You're a little bit faster. What's his sword do? Makes you attack slower. That's terrible. No. Just no. Not happening. We're gonna sell that for industry, because that will at least help buoy our funds a little bit. Okay, so Ikensha's gonna go stand there. We're gonna depower this to power this. This entire area is now safe. Ikensha is there, so nothing can spawn there, and all of this is lit. We just have to get past this little junction here. So, Opbot, let's roll. Hoof it. Just beat it, as it were. Let's see what we missed over here. Science thing, and 2 dust. Man. So yeah. Didn't miss anything jaw-dropping, which makes me feel better about this. The enemies are coming, and it is true that Opbot is squishier. Significantly squishier, in fact, than Ikensha. But we're gonna make it. We're okay. We're doing fine. Goodbye. Alright. So that's floor 2, guys. We did pretty well for ourselves. I mean, aside from my greed getting the better of me and putting us in a bit of a hairy spot. But going into floor 3, we have 60 industry, 48 science, 26 food. Our heroes are level 5 and level 3, and they can both operate if necessary. So what I really, really want to find next floor, or at least soon, is a fast character that can run ahead and open doors and lead them back to these two, so I can set up better defenses. Sarah, I think her name is, the Zero Suit Samus knockoff. Sarah would be an excellent choice for this. She runs really, really fast, although she's not that helpful in other ways. Scroig would be amazing, but like every single run, I'm like, please let me unlock Scroig, please, please, pretty please. And again, I'll explain why I love him when we get there. For now, though, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a thumbs up down below to let me know. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and Monster Matt out.